All right, it is the next day. We got a lot done yesterday, and I have a package. Oh, uh-oh. It should be containers, and oh boy, hold on, I gotta put the camera down. All right, here we go. So we have some lids, which I am second guessing the size on these. Uh-oh. And then we have some containers in here. All right, let me show you what these are. So these, oh, look at these. These are nice. Little metal tins. Ta-da. Oh, those are slick. I have a plan for these. So I have soap paper that is going to be coming, and we're going to be trying out a new product where we make little soap strips that the paper dissolves in water when you use them. And I have a good feeling about them. And I just double checked. I definitely ordered the wrong size. Ugh, I'm so dumb. These need to be 70-400 and these are 53-400. Shoot. The hoard must be cleansed. Why does this child have so many toys? Get in there. Get. I don't know, maybe that's good enough. Sanitary. Perfect. All right, well, it's Thursday, and I am struggling with lighting. Ooh. Ah, there we go. I'm working my corporate job today, and we are continuing the great cleansing. Apparently, when you get strep, you have to wash everything after you're no longer infectious, because you can reinfect yourself. So baby girl has been on antibiotics long enough, she's no longer infectious. And I have started washing all of her things yesterday, and now we wash the Squishmallow hoard.
My army!
Your army.
It's like 10.
That reminds me, baby, I need to give you... Oh, I made the dryer mad. Hold on. Dryer needed more water to finish the sanitary cycle. So, I need to medicate the girl, and then I'm going to work my corporate job. I am probably going to take the boy to urgent care to get tested for RSV because he started to show symptoms now. I barely managed to get Friday's video edited. I gotta get the captions done. It's not my best work. It's really not. I'm sorry. I have other priorities right now. So, doing my best. But I'm gonna go back to getting stuff done. Cool. Also, I'm entering my sourdough era, and this is my sourdough starter. We're on day 5 of making it. She's developing some bubbles. I just fed it this morning, and I made a loaf of sourdough bread. The taste? Amazing. Oh my god. Sourdough forever. It is Sunday, time to do a little bit of production. I'm also going to film some B-roll here with you, because I'm going to turn some of this into short format videos. So this is my first bit of B-roll. Oh geez, come on buddy. There we go. So this is, come on. Oh my god, I'm dying a little bit. This is not functioning. This is ultramarine blue, which looks a lot darker in here than it is in real life. And this is lollipop. And this is Cheshire Cat. So this first soap is going to be inspired by a friend of the channel, Bunny Yojimbo. And I wanted to make the design look like the backdrop on all of her posts. And it is going to be a teakwood fragrance, because she's right, we do need more musky scents in the lineup. And if you remember in the last vlog, when I did a big master batch of lye, this is one of the leftovers from the previous batch, already measured off for me. Need to blend blend a whole lot because this is a really tiny batch. I'm going to pour off our accent colors. Oh, this smells good. Oh, Bunny was so correct about the teak wood. So those ones are micas, and this one is an oxide, so I definitely want to be able to blend this one. Oh, that is not as bright as I would like it to be. Let's add a little bit of neon in there to brighten that up. We might even add a little bit of titanium. Yeah, just a touch. Tiny bit. There we go. That is more like it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and move you to a better spot. That's a better shot. And then I'm gonna finalize this one with a little bit of Spacewalk on the top. This is Spacewalk. It's so pretty. Alrighty. And there is the top of our bunny soap. I'm liking it. I know it's bisexual colors, but those always look good together, so can't complain there. All right, well, that is one thing done. Let's do something else. Next up, we're gonna do a batch of sugar scrubs based on fragrance requests over on Instagram. So I've already got my sweet almond oil and vegetable glycerin and fragrance in here. That was our whipped soap base. Now it's time for the sugar. And the fragrance I have in here is the last of my bergamot black tea and a little bit of lavender. Okay. I'm gonna pull off some of this to stay white. And I'm gonna color this with a little bit of Shamrock Gold. All right, let's go. Look at this, it's all messed up. Dang it. we're gonna cut this real quick because I gotta go to corporate job. There she is. Okay. There we go. Lighting is terrible in here. Apologies. There's another one. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna get these all put away and I gotta go. Bye. Oh, good. Some of my packages are here. Oh. Lovely. Well, hi there. I haven't checked in days, a week, unclear. But all three kids probably had RSV. Allie and em for sure, medically confirmed. We're pretty sure with Cam too. So I was a little busy with all of that, and I had to work in the office week, and I had a lot going on. So it is production day for us. There's a lot to get done. Let me kind of show you where things are at. Kat was doing a lot of work on embeds, and I finally finished those 2 loaves of This Is Me. I didn't film adding the second part, and then these are some test batches for the next round of fragrances. Between this production day and a second production day that we're probably going to do in the next week, we're going to be doing all of the January soaps and the February soaps because I'm going to be out of town in January for about 10 days for a work trip with my corporate job. On the corporate dime, of course. So that's going to take up a whole bunch of time that normally would be prime time for prepping for launch. So I'm trying to get as much ready to go for both December and January as I can. So December, obviously the soaps have been done for a while. I just need to do labels. And then I'm also going to be printing out all the labels for January and prepping as much of that as possible as I can. So that way, while I'm gone, Kat is able to do things like get the soaps in their boxes. It's a lot to prep for. I'm going to have a certain degree of free time while I'm out of town where I will have literally no responsibilities at all. And that's going to be prime time for me to just focus on video editing and product photos and things like that. So we're doing production day today. We're going to be doing 3 January soaps, 1 February soap because an extruder disc that I need for the final January soap is not here yet. And then probably sometime later this week, we're going to do the last January soap and the other 3 February soaps. So much going on. And I would have tried to have a vlog done for today because it's Sunday, but between the kids all being sick and an in-office week for me, and then I'm congested. It seems to be very mild, though. I'm doing already a lot better. I just haven't had the time. So I think it's mostly done. I just need to do the captions for it. But I like to have vlogs up in advance, so that way, you know, patrons and stuff can see them before everybody else, because that's part of the whole draw. So that'll probably go up next week. But yeah, it's been a busy week, and I just have not had the energy to film, so apologies. I did make some soap and didn't film it at all. Sorry. So let's get a loaf of This Is Me cut here. There we go. There's another one. Go. Second one. Come on. There we go. And done. Nice. Now that that's done, I am working on the sample batches for the fragrances. So this one I accidentally poured 2 sample batches, and that was absolutely my bad because I meant to put the fragrance for this one in there and I put the fragrance for that one in there by accident. So these I'm going to cut like regular bars, but these other ones I've gone ahead and split with the loaf splitter in half, and I'm going to manually cut them down into like normal bar sizes. So yeah, I think this one looks really cool, but let's go ahead and get that cut down. And with that, we are done with January and February. You get a little preview, little sneaky peek over here too. So we had to get all of both January and February done now in December, so that way we're all caught up, because I'm going to be out of town in January and I won't be able to do production day. So we got it done early, which is crazy pants. And I think I'm going to end up being like really far ahead with a whole bunch of stuff while I'm out of town, because I will have lots of time, theoretically. So, yeah. And we heard a weird noise while we were filming, and we went, ooh, that didn't sound good. That was probably a car accident. Correct. It was definitely a car accident. So there's a car accident getting cleaned up out in front of the house, but it looks like everybody's okay, so that's good. But I am going to enjoy the rest of the evening just hanging out and trying not to work too hard. This is your reminder that sometimes you should do the same. Cool. See you later. All right, I don't remember where I left off. It's been a while since I've vlogged, so hi. It is Wednesday, the first day of 2025, so rabbit, let's buckle down and get this year done. I'm starting things off, trying to get some meal prep done. Normally, I would have today off, so I guess today is like a floating holiday for me at corporate job. But we got to get some stuff done today. I'm going to go over the list in a hot second, but here is how meal prep is looking. I did my salad prep the other day. I've mixed this up a little bit. Let me open it up and show you. So we have a bunch of chopped spring mix and spinach. We've got 2 hard-boiled eggs. We've got rotisserie chicken. We've got apples, walnuts, carrots. I think that's it on terms of the contents. And then I'll put some honey Dijon dressing on top and then shake the ever-loving shit out of it. It looks significantly less appealing shaken up, but I'll put a picture on if you want to see what it looks like. But that is the salads, because I didn't have those recently and it really threw my whole routine off. I'm becoming so accustomed to always having my meal prep that when I don't, I'm like, what is happening? I don't know how to eat anymore. It's just so easy having everything all prepped. So it was really messing me up that I didn't have breakfast, and I've been skipping breakfast again recently, which is not part of the plan. So we're making breakfast too. Doing my usual breakfast sandwiches. This time we're doing the whole wheat English muffins. I'm doing Kraft singles because why not? And I have a bunch of these little breakfast patties that I've gone ahead and cooked up. I ate one of the English muffins the other day, so I only have 5 instead of 6, which means I also have some extra sausage patties. I'm going to cut those up and make those my late breakfast / lunch. And my eggs are in there cooking. Like I've talked about before, you can kind of tell there's tomatoes and spinach mixed in there. I also have some of that mushroom powder that I made the other day. One of the big focuses for me in terms of my nutrition and my diet lately has been adding to it, adding more vegetables, adding more fruit, adding more healthy fats. So still eating the things that I like, but adding to it. So I used to just do plain eggs, and now I'm adding spinach and tomatoes and the mushroom powder and making it really, really tasty. So that I'm really happy with. So those need to cook for another few minutes, and then I'm going to pull them out and use my little biscuit cutter to cut them into circles so they fit really nicely onto the sandwiches. And then we'll get the sandwiches all packaged up and put away in the fridge. All right, the eggs are done. Cooked them in that pan and gone ahead and cut out my little circles with my cookie cutter. I think I might have accidentally made the Big Mac of breakfast sandwiches. Maybe 2 things of eggs was a bad idea. By the way, these are super fluffy and big because this is only 10 eggs, so like 2 eggs per sandwich. And I don't even use all of it, obviously. This is what's left over. If you add potato starch and a little bit of water to your eggs and then like whip the shit out of them with a whisk or something, they get really, really fluffy and they still taste really good. So that's the secret. That's the secret to egg sandwiches that are way too big. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop all of this up into little pieces with the extra sausage, and we'll make a tasty little bowl out of it. All right, so here are the leftover sausages and the leftover bits of eggs. I added a little bit of cheese. I'm looking at this and realizing this is way more food than I can feasibly eat right now, especially since I ate like half a punnet of raspberries while I was cooking. So I'll eat what I can out of this, but I'm definitely not going to finish it. And here is the list for today. Is make a list at the top of the list? Well, yes. I want the dopamine hit. Don't judge me. So I have made the list. I have taken a walk, eaten breakfast, done my breakfast sandwiches. I got my first social media video edit that I needed to get done. So I think now it's time to do stuff out of the house. So I gotta go run to the post office and I gotta get some dish soap refill over at Target. I was out of the house so much yesterday. I am not looking forward to this. I need to keep this as short as possible. My energy and spoons, my availability for leaving the house for extensive, long periods of time is drastically diminished. I don't want to do it. Especially not when it feels like I have a good flow going and I want to get some more video editing done. We don't have a main channel video for this week because it's a 5 Thursday, 5 Friday week in January. So I'm probably going to do an outtakes video for this Friday, which is very minimal editing for me, which is good. But it would be a good opportunity to kind of get going a little bit on January videos and to get the vlog that you're watching right now edited. But still, I need dish soap. So, be right back. Today's log is looking pretty good. I got almost everything done. I didn't do any editing on main channel videos, but I'm not really concerned about that. I think I'm doing pretty good on everything else. I even took a shower, so the day's looking pretty good. I think this video is just over 23 minutes at this point, so I think we're going to call it here, so that way I have the chance to film some more for another video. Plus, I've been trying to stop working at 9 p.m. because if you're a small business owner, you know how easy and frequently we end up working well past the time frame that we should stop. So I'm going to call this a reminder to hydrate, have something to eat, get some rest, and I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.